Ethan, wake up.
Ethan, the dumb bitch is telling you to wake up.
Ethan, wake up.
Wake up, Ethan. Wake up. Time to be awake, Ethan.
Wake up, Ethan. Ethan, wake up.
By now, you've heard the news of Ethan Klein suing Denims, Frogan, and Kaceytron, as well as Sean DeBlack. Like, he's pretty much just slammed in these lawsuits for pretty much these content creators actually stealing from him, and they absolutely hate it. Either way, I find it funny that these three female incels thought that they could get away with it and thought that they were above everybody else. I could have talked about this a while ago when this all happened, but I knew that there was going to be so much stuff coming from this that I would kind of like put it all together, what is available right now, or the things that really kind of make me go, oh, I want to talk about that. What I find really weird is that these people use the word incel quite a lot, and it's starting to lose its meaning. I think these three women are the biggest incels out there. I don't know about Sean, but I keep forgetting about him. That's right, he's completely forgettable. But I'm going to go over a few things that have kind of like come to the surface that I really want to talk about. And yeah, all this shit pisses me off. But let's recap. In short, Ethan is suing four people. Kaceytron, who I have never heard of before, the rising 2-star streamer Frogan, and the Hassan waiting room Denims, and the most forgettable person, which is Sean DeBlack, who every single time I start writing this, I completely forget about him. So that definitely shows who he is. Ethan filed a lawsuit on his content nuke of Hassan Dickhead Piker, and he's going to sue them for stealing his content. Go check out Ethan's video, he goes into a lot more depth about it. Let's start with who I think is one of the most vile people on the internet, and I agree with the person who said Kaceytron heard the word incel and latched onto it, making it her entire thing. I generally think she is a disgusting woman. So let's go talk about her.
Blast you, Ethan Klein. Blast you to fucking hell. No, like, what the fuck? Oh, this no good motherfucker and his ugly ass wife. Fucking cunt. God. No, let me tell you.
So I don't know if that clip was the first time that she found out, but I generally think that Casey wants to be this stand-up comedian. She's treating the stream as a stand-up comedian, but I just generally think that no one would want to watch her properly if she was in a club or whatever. It's just so fucking weird. And why are you just going after people's looks?
Just because I didn't react to his stupid video, he had to make up that I did and put a video of me smoking weed over his stupid video to get attention. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about your video. Like, I don't know. I don't recall reacting to it. I don't believe that I reacted to it. I do not remember. I don't know. I may have been under the influence, but I do not recall reacting to it.
So when I heard this, I generally think that she thought that she could get away with it. Your Honor, I was completely under the influence of drugs, so therefore you shouldn't be able to hold me accountable for what I've done. The judge is just going to laugh you out and say, no, we're going to throw the book at you for this one. Does she think that saying this means that she can get away scot-free? It's not going to work. The judge isn't going to take that. You still did this regardless, yet you could have stopped at any time, but you didn't. And also, if that was the case, wouldn't more people do that? Sorry, Your Honor, I did this and I was drunk, or I was high, or I was under the influence of this. It doesn't work. You still did the crime in this case. You stole from Ethan. It's just a fucking stupid thing of going like, oh no, I don't remember. It's not going to hold up in court whatsoever. But in a power move, she streams that she was served on Ethan's birthday And I just imagine that he's enjoying it, having those notifications come in saying, Kaceytron served, Denims served, Frogan served. And it's just him going, happy birthday to me.
You know, I was planning on starting to look into like lawyers and stuff today, but I didn't think that I'd get served yet, or that I would even get served. But I guess I heard it's Ethan's birthday. So I don't know. I was like, I guess I'll go live so he can get a good birthday gift, since I'm sure he thinks this is funny. I don't know. But I got served. My dad answered the door, and I said earlier they used my dad's disability to trick him, but that was unrelated. It was just today we've been like calling on my dad's disability, you know, because I've been like working towards trying to get my dad on disability, and we were like responding to some calls and notifications we got about that. And then like a few minutes later, the next thing I know, my dad comes in and he's like fucking crying. You know, it's really fucking traumatic to see your dad cry like that. You know, like that's what really like has me like so freaked out, is seeing like how emotional my dad got about it. You know, like, and I know people are gonna be fucking making fun of me for this, and like they're gonna be posting like videos of me like crying and laughing at it and whatnot, you know, like I don't know, like I'm sure like what you guys are watching right now, like every fucking incel community that's been attacking me relentlessly for like the past 10 years is going to use it for YouTube clips, because they literally make careers out of bullying women like me. And I'm just so fucking tired. I'm just so fucking tired of constantly being harassed by this shit, you know? Like, for the past 3 or 4 months, I've really just been like, I just want to focus on myself, and I want to focus on my community. I want to focus on being funny. I want to be one of those people who's just a breath of fresh air, you know? Somebody who people can watch to escape and get away from it all. I just want to be focused on being funny and being giving, and focus on, you know, the gays and the girls and the people who uplift me so much. You know, like we just got done doing our trans lifeline fundraiser and shit, and it just made me so happy. You know, like I said, it's just been such a fucking struggle, and I'm just so fucking tired of struggling, and just the idea of having to like keep on struggling and it just be an ongoing thing for like the next several years of my life. It's just like, I don't know if I can fucking do this.
Holy manipulation, Batman. Fucking hell. Just watching that clip, you know that she's fucked around and now she's finding out. I guarantee if I went through most of her kind of streams or her videos, I generally think that she would just be going after Ethan constantly. But the whole thing of trying to use your dad for manipulation. Oh, my dad has disabilities. Like, he came in crying. Oh my God, guys, like, how can we do this? I'm being attacked constantly. He was crying, which then made me cry. And then I constantly just cried. Like, everything that I've seen of you so far, Casey, just shows that you are a fucking horrible piece of shit. So Nicholas Diorio put this tweet out, and it's just kind of like a Twitter thing, but you can literally see right here she's using multiple things to get people on her side, using her disabled father, using her grandmother. People see this and then they want to go and donate to the GoFundMe. I just think it's absolutely fucked up that someone would do this to try and get so much money out of people because she stole from Ethan. And this isn't the only time that she's done this.
Wait, hang on a minute. What's going on here? So you got Kaceytron asleep in the bottom right, okay? Doing a subathon, a tipathon, okay? Broadcasting Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares to 334 people without any substantive transformation. It's live right now, yeah. This is live right now. In fact, I probably need to pause it because it might actually trigger content ID, possibly.
She's been stealing from other people and doing this for money. It just makes me think that she's not a good person. There's loads of other stuff as well that has been said about her. And I just generally really get pissed off when people steal content. This is the one thing that pisses me off so much, and it is this. Twitch streamer was indefinitely banned after she said she'd spread the truth if she could, because the world would be a better place without old or poor people, and you can hear it from herself.
If he had the coronavirus, would you kiss him?
Yes, and we would leave quarantine and we would try to spread it as much as possible, because the world would be a better place without old and poor.
Many people lost their lives that didn't need to, and yet you have this bitch going out and just saying that she would spread it at that time because she wanted to get rid of the poor and the old people. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. What a vile, vile woman. And the amount of times that she just constantly smoked weed while watching fucking Ethan's video and stealing from it. Oh, it just fucking pisses me off. And then she uses her disabled dad and everything to try and garner more sympathy. What a fucking bitch. So we're going to move on to Frogan. And what generally really irks me about her as well is just the way that she is. So she tweeted out, "Taking the week off. Thank you all so much for the support. If you guys want to continue to support me and my legal defense, here is the GoFundMe. See you all soon." Now, I didn't know that Frogan went on her podcast and was thinking that she is going to get away with this, the way that she continues to talk about Ethan. So I'm going to play you a clip. This is from Pegasus. Go check him out. Link in the description. But dear God, like, it's just the way that she is smiling on this, thinking that she's going to get away with absolutely everything. And she's just taking money from other people because she can't afford it herself, or her best friend Hassan isn't going to like drop that money for her. He's a fucking dickhead. But let's see what Frogan says.
Imagine this.
I'm imagining.
Imagine this.
Because I have one and you don't.
Okay. I'm out of the house and I get a DM.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "What? What happened?" Because I don't really go on the internet. I'm not really that terminally online anymore.
I find her not being terminally online anymore a complete lie. I generally think that she still is. You know, she goes out, she does her things, but she's always on her phone, scrolling through everything, making notes. 100%, she's still terminally online.
And then I'm like, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, I'm fine." And they're like, "What's happening?" And they linked me to a tweet that says, "Ethan Klein is suing Frogan."
I'm imagining.
And it was from the parody account.
Yeah.
So then I was like, "Oh, it's fake." And then I sent them, I was like, "Oh, it's fake." They're like, "No, it's real." And then they sent me the video. And I'm like, "Oh, it's real."
Yeah.
So I found out I was being sued by Ethan Klein at the same time everybody else found out. Obviously, I really can't talk about it much. My lawyer team said to not talk about it, and I can practice self-control.
Now, if she follows her lawyer's advice, congratulations, Frogan. You are going to do an absolutely amazing thing. Don't talk about it. But I guarantee at some point, until it actually happens, you're going to absolutely talk about it. It will set off. You'll tweet about it. You'll do something that will generally have people wanting to know more, and you're going to absolutely shoot yourself in the foot because you just couldn't keep your mouth closed.
Also, I'm very confused as to who her legal team actually is. So Casey openly admitted she doesn't have a legal team. She was considering getting a lawyer, but she can't even do that. Frogan here is pretending she actually has lawyers. I don't know if she actually does. She definitely can't afford lawyers. Maybe Hassan paid for it. Who knows? But my next question is, if you already have lawyers, right, and you funded that part, why are you crowdfunding $200K? Is this another Denims situation where you might already have money and you're just trying to scam your audience? Then she talks about how, like, tedious the lawsuit is.
Pegasus brings up a really good point here, and I generally kind of want to get on board with it because I also I generally think, allegedly, that Frogan may already have the money that maybe Hassan did pony up and give some money to her to be like, here you go, but behind the scenes. And now she's just trying to scam her audience. Yet we've seen it happen before when she needed rent money when she was going through all that stuff with these soldiers with PTSD, that she needed to make money with the 9/11 cake that she was going to do. So it wouldn't put it past me that either maybe her son or maybe her family have actually paid for a lawyer, or she's using her family's lawyer or whatever. All that is alleged. We don't know.
So unfortunately, because I'm being asked for $150,000 in damages and attorney's fees, I have a GoFundMe for my legal defense. So if you want to support me, the link is in the description. And if you've already donated, I appreciate it more than words can describe, because honestly, it's tedious, it's inconvenient, it's annoying, and that's basically the whole point of this.
You might think it's absolutely tedious and pointless, but I wouldn't be taking that smug look right now. I generally would want to take this serious because it's a lot of money, and just the way that she is, just the way that she's being so smug and fucking dickheadish, just really makes me think she already has the money, or someone else is going to deal with it. She's going to turn up to court, walk straight in and be like, can we just get this over with? I'm completely done with this. Like, he's a really bad man, and just want to walk off and then go to Starbucks or whatever she wants to get, like tea or coffee, and just kind of walk away. But going back to this whole tweet earlier, when she's like taking the week off. So again, which kind of adds more to this, that she's already got the money. You think that you would be wanting to earn as much money to pay your legal fees. So yeah, I generally think that she has the money. So again, you can see here that Ember Paradox says she already gave the game away on that other podcast, show of hers, the whatever podcast. She's banking on people fulfilling her GoFundMe to fully pay her lawyer's fees, estimated at $50K, the amount Ethan is suing her for, and Ethan's attorney fees, which is $150K, and pocketing whatever is left for herself. Basically, she's broadcasting that she thinks she can do and say whatever she wants with zero consequences, because she can get everyone to pay her fuck-ups, and she won't have to pay a dime or suffer any repercussions. And yeah, I generally think that as well. If other people are footing the bill, then yeah, who the fuck cares? You can say whatever the fuck you like, because other people are paying for it. It's fucking stupid. Like, yeah, I just wish that they were paying it themselves. Moving on to Denims. Generally can't stand the woman, but let's see what Yeet put out.
So if you would like an easy block list, this tweet, I left replies open, 1.5K replies, easy block list. The number of replies in here that say skank, whore, OnlyFans, etc. I think we all know, Ethan, the audience that you are trying to obtain. Okay? I think we know. To pretend like the people that you're suing just happen to be women, and that there isn't a very obvious desire to obtain viewers that are the most sexist people possible. Just be real for 2 seconds, okay? Just be real. You're on X. What do you expect? I don't want to defend Ethan, but he isn't even on there. He's not on there because he can't handle criticism, which he's admitted. There's a clip of it. There's a clip of him saying he can't handle the criticism, which is why he doesn't use Twitter anymore. But it's also in my YouTube comments, in his YouTube comments, in my Twitch chat, and in my Instagram comments. Literally, probably thousands at this point of comments that are anywhere from whore to probably the worst would be like a rape threat. I know, chatter. I know thinking is so hard. Listening is so difficult. I know. So you can't sue because you're a woman? What logic is that? Listen. Oh, the BoJack Horseman. That's very fitting.
I think no one should be calling her those sorts of names for what she does. When I keep seeing these clips, all I see is that she is trying to farm people to go after Ethan. So we can't take criticism. I've never seen that anywhere. I've never seen people bring it up, put it in clips anywhere. So show me. If these thousands of people are commenting on this, please show it, Denims. But what you're trying to do is you're saying that Ethan's only suing you because you're a woman. No, he said that it's because you stole content from him, and now you're going around deleting VODs, which pretty much Frogan has done as well. But now you're trying to put a narrative in people's head. Oh, if someone criticizes any woman whatsoever, then they're sexist, they're this, they're that. You stole from Ethan, and you didn't even transform it properly. You just stole.
I am not going to litigate this case on the internet. I'm going to litigate this case in a court of law. Okay? I am. What I will do, however, is show you guys how, first of all, bad this video is that he made. And second, how bad this document is. Oh my God. And after reading it, I am starting to be concerned that a lot of it was actually written by Ethan, what's 10 divided by 10 Klein.
She starts off by doing the generally right thing and shouldn't be talking about this, but then tries to get a jab on Ethan to make people think, oh, he's stupid, that this isn't right. I generally wouldn't be saying a thing. I would say, I got served, I'm not going to talk about it, and then move on. That is literally all you have to say, but it just feels like she wants to tear him down a bit more, over and over again, and she's gonna say something that will get her into trouble. And it's funny because we'll talk about it, but yeah, you kind of think you wouldn't say anything.
Listen, I'm gonna say this once, so I need you to listen. Twitch auto deletes VODs after 60 days, but luckily I actually saved that highlight, so it's actually up right here. 3 hours and 52 minutes of glorious React content to the content nuke. It's right here. All of it in its entirety before I start watching, right before I start watching, all the way till I'm done watching. All right, buddy? It's all right there.
Fuck this dude.
Wow. That's gotta be like top 5 worst videos I've ever seen in my fucking life. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That was pretty dog shit, I'm gonna be honest. I never want to see anything like that ever again. Please, I'm begging you, Ethan Klein, stop making videos. They're not good.
Say she thinks she's absolutely perfect, that she's gotten away with it. It's just the end part where she goes, well guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, and throw a prime if you like the content, if you've enjoyed your time here. Which is basically saying, give me money, like give me the money for it. It feels like she doesn't read the lawsuit properly, and she just thinks, oh, well, I reacted to this properly, I did this. But it's what she says at the end. Oh, God, it fucking makes me laugh. It's what it does.
How's the lawsuit going? Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a sue me, because he knows he'll lose. I love these people, though, that are like, any day now, he's going to sue. He's going to sue. Chat, just a reminder, by the way, after he paraded on the internet about how he was going to sue me and he wanted to sue me, guess what? Still no lawsuit. Oh my God, he's so bitch made. I'm actually pretty certain that his lawyer told him to stop going after me. His lawyer most likely said, dude, you need to stop. You actually need to stop. Whatever, you think I'm an idiot, you think I'm the dumbest person alive, that's fine. Go read the lawsuit. Maybe if you don't want to respect me, you can go respect a judge and a lawyer.
Again, this makes me just laugh in this because it's like she willed it into existence. But Ethan was just waiting and biding his time for everything to come through. And it feels like she just wants to keep poking him all the time leading up to that. Oh, he's not sued me yet, so fuck him. He's such a pussy, blah, 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 blah. And yet now she's being sued, and it's just absolutely fucking hilarious because she fucked around and found out.
Here, we'll make this on a grander scale. If you check your bank account and Chase accidentally refunded you an extra $50. You might look at that and be like they were supposed to refund you for some charge or something, and then they accidentally gave you another $50. And you see that and you're like, I didn't see anything. Well, listen, they can correct it. They can find it themselves. They can correct it. I don't really care that much, all right? I don't really care that much. If some old lady on the street is like, hey, do you have change for a $10 bill? Nobody carries cash around. But like, do you have change for a $10 bill? I just need to pay the meter. And she hands you a $50 bill instead of a $10 bill and says, oh, times are so tough right now. But, got to pay the meter. And you keep the 50. See how one of those feels morally worse? One of those feels like you're stealing from someone who does need it, or you're stealing from, I don't know, not a corporation. One of those feels worse. We're not talking about legality. It's theft regardless. We're talking about what is morally worse. It's theft regardless.
It's theft regardless.
I don't know the reason why she said this, because to me, the bank is going to take that money. Even if you spent it, they're going to look at their records and go, oh shit, let's take that money back. And if you've spent it, they're not going to be like, oh, it's our mistake. They're going to take the money back. It's weird. And also, if the old lady gives you a 50 rather than a 10, you're instantly going to go, sorry, you gave me too much. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to put it in my pocket. I don't know why she tried to do that sort of comparison, because it just makes it go, well, I would steal regardless, no matter what. And I just find it weird that she would say this on camera. It's just something that you think you wouldn't say. Like, weird. I know that she has another video out there that she mentioned about talking about stealing and stuff like that. It's just, again, weird. Why can't they all just be quiet until all of this is over? Because all of this is being collected. All of it's being collected. Even this person says, so she admits stealing, but her excuse is, he's rich and I don't like him, so it doesn't count. Tee-hee. The fuck, this is all just so weird. Anyway, I am going to close off this video. I generally think Denims, Frogan, as well as Kaceytron are all incels for this. They have been riding this high for such a long time, thinking that they can get away with it, and to some degree they are, by getting other people to pay their defense. I generally thought that they would be paying it out of the money that they've been making all this time, but no, they're getting other people. But that money is going straight to Ethan. I agree with what someone said earlier on in this video, that these incels are just generally not paying their own way. They are getting other people to pay for it. And there is no kind of like repercussions for them. No slap on the wrist like, ouch, I have felt that from my pocket. So I am generally kind of curious to know how this lawsuit is going to end. Ethan's going to walk away with it. It's probably going to change the landscape of how content is. But I would imagine that Ethan is going to keep an eye on all of these incels to make sure that they don't do this again and just issue more lawsuits. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Anyway, I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments and let's discuss. And I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So any help would absolutely mean the world to me. And with that, I'm going to end it here.